Alrighty, friends. So, let's go ahead and immediately check for... Since there are no messages from people, let's check for... Okay, so Futaba, if she was around, she would be in the back streets, so... What about... No Haru? Actually, wait, hold on, no. The way this works, I've done this before, I think. Unless, maybe, hold on. Oh, I can meet up with Makoto, which... Girlfriend makes too much sense, but... Trying to max out Haru. If she's round, good. But why has Futaba not been available? I don't get it.
Hey!
Nobody should have mental shutdowns anymore, yes? Well, you would hope. That aside, actually wait, is there any more mental shutdowns for the rest of the game? I don't remember. The fight isn't really over, but of course we don't know that yet as the protagonist. That aside, what brings you to this rooftop? Well, I need to spend time with the cute floof in order to raise your social link. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. First though, Moonlight Carrots, full SP restore. Yeah! You're the vegetables voice, because this does not take time. Makes me happy. Those ones have done enough growing, so we can harvest them now. Yay! There we go. They've grown so well. They're also healthy. Treat them with care and respect. Okay, I will! While I devour them for SP! 3 Moonlight Carrots, and they all maxed SP restore. I'm a happy Durgan. I'm a very happy Durgan. Apparently I'm catcher in the roof garden now. Yeah, I need to go in there and actually spend all those coins I'm racking up eventually. I definitely will go in there and check that out and maybe show it to y'all, but I might actually do that in my second playthrough thing, and maybe show you, a fully unlocked one, like a tour of how I decked out my Thieves' Den, in my next playthrough. I like that idea. But again, that's gonna be a piecemeal playthrough and very piecemeal uploading whenever I'm Gucci to upload some more P5. Whenever I've done things that I want to show y'all, it's new stuff in that, Confidants I haven't done in this one, which is most of them, and the benefits that it gives you and everything like that, and, content that I know I haven't done in this one, which is also a lot because this game is fucking gigantic. Nobody should have mental shutdowns anymore, yes? That aside, hold on, we've already read that. Okay, to see the Haru.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I managed to secure an appointment to meet up with Takakura-san. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like you to join us. Do you have time today? I feel I can become closer with Haru thanks to the Empress Persona Kali, because I made sure I had her. Because for some freaking reason, I didn't have her when I booted up the game yesterday. Anyway, I feel like my bond with Haru will grow stronger soon. Yay, I'm glad. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. Hopefully I will be careful enough. So what will it be? Are you gonna spend time with Haru? Heck yeah, I will.
Thank you.
Thankfully, there's probably no one up here. So we're probably good. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be able to express myself if you're there with me. Well, I'll contact Kakura-san now. So you'd like to try this?
Yes.
Geez, if only taste. So it wasn't made with particularly expensive beans, nor was it brewed by any sort of coffee expert. Its flavor, interesting. Anyway, what is it we want to discuss with you? Does it concern the company? Oh, this following you at such a busy time, is that a problem? Because after my father's passing, couldn't bring myself to trust anyone to cook my foods. I see. That includes you, Takura-san. That's quite cruel.
I'm sorry.
My apologies. Now that I want to discuss is... I'm here for you, Haru. Alright, I'll be okay. Takura-san, what do you think of that coffee? I grew the beans in my own garden, and you handle the preparation. What? I don't believe it's a particularly good cup of coffee. I put my heart into making it. So I asked you here today, Takura-san. I think I remember he shoots her down really hard here. It's really hard for me to want to read this right now, but I'm gonna do it. I'm suggesting we need to put this level up for the Yogurt Fruits coffee chain. I'm not suggesting we should put a halt to the plan either. However, I will let my company serve low-quality food to our customers. You know, this is very similar to the coffee your grandfather used to make.
Excuse me?
What? I used to be a regular at his cafe. It's actually how I ended up joining the company to begin with. Does this not go the way that I thought it did? I thought he fucks her real good here. But honestly, maybe I'm just really cynical about people like him. I felt like I remembered this went really sour. Maybe I'm wrong. To be honest, I was strongly opposed to closing the cafe. Wow, okay. Maybe this really goes differently, or maybe, I don't know. But I didn't have the power to make that decision at the time. I was planning on naming the new chain after his shop to make up for that, though. I'm going to create a business that is loved by customers and employees alike, just as cafe was. Maybe he is fine. A place where people can come to drink in the subtle joys of life. Is that so? Haru-chan, I believe you have every right to distrust us. After all, things would have turned out differently if only someone had chosen to stand up to your father. Be that as it may, I can truly sense the passion you put into this coffee. It seems like you really are like your grandfather.
No.
I'm sorry for being so rude. I must apologize as well for encouraging you to abandon your shares. I thought they would be a burden to you, but clearly I was... Okay, so... this corporate person is not a complete dickhead. I literally forgot this went this way. Did I ever even finish Haru's Confidant before? I'm pretty sure I have. I don't know, man. I'm happy, but unless this really takes a really weird turn in the opposite direction, I don't think it will. It doesn't make any sense for it to. That's clearly wrong. Alright, John, if you like, why don't you take part in our next company meeting? Me? Truth is, the rumors of my being pleased at your father's death were troubling, to say the least. I understand not everyone agrees with the vision I have for this company, but I've spent great effort struggling against our board of directors to push Career Foods back on the right path. Okay, yeah. This is a really good don't judge a book by its cover thing, unless he's lying right out his ass right now, which I don't think we ever really find out about. So, I do believe this is when Haru's like, hey, marry me. I think he's genuine here, but then he'll be like, but you should totally marry him, though. And then she'll be like, but I could marry Dergy instead, and I'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm with Makoto, I'm sorry, Haru. But I feel like that's how this goes. All I know is that's gonna come up because this is rank 9. It's always rank 9 in this game. What I need is to communicate that thought as clearly as possible, just as you did with this coffee. Do you think that you could assist me in accomplishing that? I want to rebuild this company from the ground up. Well, I'm sure you'll do great.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I would be glad to join you. Excellent. Your grandfather would be proud, as would your father. By the way, the coffee was superb.
You have my thanks.
Thank you very much. I love her. And it seems I made yet another misunderstanding. Oh god. Okay, yeah, so this clears up everything. He literally thought she wanted to be with him. That's... Jesus, dude, you need to work on reading people, but at least you're a decent person. This is why he was... I'm not even gonna read this shit. This is embarrassing to me. I'm sorry, Haru. Oh my god. Yeah, you're really bad at reading people. I mean, granted, I think she does have a giant fucking crush on me. But unfortunately, in my headcanon, everyone would know that me and Makoto were dating. Although, it would make a lot of sense that Makoto would want to keep that separate from the work in the Phantom Thieves, and maybe, like, you know, it'd probably be her that instigated it, but it would sort of make sense that we're trying to keep it secret from our friends, but, like, how well would we be able to do that with the people that we you know, spend the most time with, right? So I really feel like, you know, the game should acknowledge whoever you're with a little bit more, in fact. At the very least, what I'd have happen here, and I know this does not come up, is like, you know, this scene is fine up until now, but then at some point, you know, Haru brings up, but you're with Makoto, right? And then we have to go, sorry, yeah. You know, at least I would. I just kind of wish that was a thing. At least, I want the game to acknowledge who I'm with, but that would be a lot of development time devoted to just that, and I get why they don't do it. Although, granted, maybe it wouldn't be a lot, but... And then there's strikers where they don't really seem to... They seem to conveniently just, like, completely not involve the topic whatsoever in a way where everyone seems like we're just friends, and it just kind of feels weird, honestly. But I love strikers, and I will continue playing it. It appears that you prefer the young man next to you instead. No, I mean, yeah, she might. Yeah, she definitely has a huge crush on him. Why would you react like that if that wasn't the case? Hey, be honest, Haru-chan. What are your thoughts on Sugimura-kun? Yeah, she thinks he's fucking disgusting because he is. In fact, I bet he's so bad at reading people, he has no idea that Sugimura is a fucking snake. He's a fucking slimy sleazeball who just wants to put his dick in a high school girl. I think he's an intelligent man, but that he needs to fucking fuck off. Come on, Haru, you can do it. You can say that. I promise that you can say those words. You need to, because that's what he is. Because that's what I have no interest in him. And not only that, he's actively, regardless of your interest in him, Haru, he's actively abusive to you. And he's actively pushing sex on you. That's when you fucking walked the ass away a long ass time ago in a town called Kickapoo. I'm not interested in being his wife either. I don't even think he really would ever think of you as his wife. He'd think of you as this fucking sex toy. I prefer to walk my own path. One in which the only person who control my actions is me, not my father, not Sugimura's son. I understand, you've grown so quickly, Haru. I'm so glad. I mean, I wonder if he's laying out his ass or if we were... I feel like I remember this going badly because Takakura's an asshole, but... I mean, that hasn't happened so far. I didn't realize you became such a strong, kind, mature woman. I really wonder if he's lying or how much he might be. And he might be. But I think this actually goes well. I don't, like, it would be too jarring and just not good writing if it took a 180 right now. I'm really afraid that it might, though. Because I feel like that'd be a thing this game does pull, but we'll see. Because I clearly don't remember. I'm sure I maxed her out before, but I don't know. Apologies for not coming to see that sooner. You've not seen a lot of things. What about the contract Sugimura signed with my father? He said the reparations will be men's failures of our refusal of marriage. I heard a thing about his contract. Have you seen the document?
Excuse me?
Oh, well, no, I mentioned you, I haven't. Neither your father nor your lawyers mentioned it to me. Ah. Seems he was lying and may have had the help of particular people within the company. See, I guess this right here is just a lesson for Haru and anyone watching that you need to bring this shit up with people instead of just silently doubting them. You know, you need to clear this kind of stuff up. You see, those who don't agree with my vision brought him into meetings with the hope that he would eventually take over. However, we don't need a politician in our midst, particularly considering the humble roots of our corporation. So, Mills Constellation, I'll handle it. It may take some time, but it will be done, I promise.
You have my thanks.
I swear I remember something coming up about Haru needing to marry me, but where? I guess I'll enjoy the rest of this call before heading home. What is this? Today was a huge success. I was able to tell Takakura-san how I feel, and he actually understood. Not only about the company, but about Sugimura-san as well. I was so afraid, but now that it's over, I think it was honestly pretty simple. I only made it to this point because you were with me, though. Thank you. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Haru. Is it ever after the rank up? I feel like it... I don't know, we'll see. Oh god, now I'm scared. I like you. Goodness, why would you say that? Maybe because there's some truth to it. You're acting awfully flustered there if... Yeah, here we go. Okay. I'm sorry, Haru. I'm not even gonna read it. It's painful.
Yes.
I can't. Oh my god. I had to at least glance at the screen. I'm just going to silently wait until... There we go. Haru hug. Yeah, she's so clearly dejected. Oof, Haru huggy. Well, at least that's over with, and I didn't read it in order to protect my filios. Right for the sudden call, there's something I really wanted to tell you. After reading my tuck, Kursan told me my grandfather's blood must be okay, thank God. She's not acting super ultra dejected now, which is a huge weight off my shoulders. I was afraid I was gonna have to skip all this too, because I'd rather not skip things for y'all, but y'all could pause and read if you wanted. Moments like that, sometimes I have to just not read it in order to not fucking really get into suffering mode because of a video game. I mean, I don't think anyone wants to do that. The husband must be. I'm brewing some in my room right now, and it smells amazing. Beautiful. Well, you can smell it too. I can't wait to try it. Yeah, too bad you can't smell anything over the phone. I can't wait to let you try some. I don't think I would have had the courage to do any of this if I was alone. Haru hug. I was just giving up without trying. You never found out how Takakura-san was feeling about any of this, which was entirely different than what you were thinking, too. And I think that's the lesson here. Because a lot of times, yeah, that happens to me, too. A lot of times I'm afraid that someone's usually it's I'm afraid that someone's mad at me when they're not. Because, welcome to social anxiety. It's fun. So I hope you'll indulge a small gift for fighting my side through it all. Okay, good night. Of course I fucking will, Haru. I love coffee in real life anyway, that helps, but of course I'd be looking forward to it regardless. I'm just glad I was able to go through that without too much pain. If only because I didn't read the words. Haru hug. The election battle has reached the halfway point. The polls for each election ward have remained the same, though. Does this mean Shido's victory is guaranteed? Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I definitely... What I might do... You know what? I'm definitely gonna go through the romance routes for everyone. And, do their, side content stuff about it. And try to, make a video on each romance route and what it changes eventually, because I'm gonna do it playthrough by playthrough. So yeah, it looks like P5 is gonna be a long-term investment for me then, and I'm good for that. I'm a long-term, just whenever I get to new content, new videos, while I just continue playing playthrough and after playthrough back to back in the background while I play everything else. And I definitely love this game enough to just keep chipping at it every once in a while. Does this mean Shido's victory is guaranteed? That would be the case. I wonder if voting will shift if Shido is a change of heart. Nobody will vote for him once they find out he's a criminal. Assuming they find out before they vote. That's true. That's the important part. We would prefer him to announce his cards before the election. And if the change of heart doesn't make it, the election will go just as expected. We have to believe... Yeah, I'm sure it'll happen beforehand. All we do is change his heart. We should be able to put a stop to this if we succeed. Hey, what do you... yeah, well... I'll actually think about that. Yeah, I won't. Starting a confidant now seems so weird. I'm not gonna do that. I really would rather stock up on SP items out the butt. By the way, actually, I am gonna save. What am I doing backing out of the save menu? Come on, Dergy. What was I gonna check? I was gonna check something real quick. Okay, I was going to check if I have curry still kind of around and how many I have. Master curry, I still have 7. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to keep that around for safe rooms in the future. I almost said velvet rooms in the future for some reason. I had to think and remember. I had to think to remember they were called safe rooms, and there was only one velvet room, and it was not the place where you save. I think you might be able to save in there, but you know what I mean. The places that you save in palaces are called safe rooms, not velvet rooms. Anyway. So I guess I need to shoo these 2 away in order to make coffee. So because I think I'm gonna do that. Fansite questionnaire has been updated. Do you support the fan of these? I'm so surprised they're still updating that. Which side is winning anyway? Not many people voted yes, and there's not much going on in the comments. Wait, hold on. That's right. I think I've read this before. Taiva's wheel. Silver to 9-1. Your hand was shaking as you moved that piece. Oh, was it? I probably have no choice but to give up at this point. None of my opponents ever trembled while playing me, so I'm actually sort of jealous now. Wait, what? I don't really get the pro shogi thing. Is that Hifumi? It does seem to be a woman on the other side. Unless that's the inner... I don't know. I don't know, man. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. I was gonna make coffee. Sorry, Sojiro. Sorry. Oh, did I press the button again? Okay.
Next time, then.
Next time, then. Okay, there we go. Now. Hey. Yes. Bro, coffee.
Make sure you close up.
Heading home for the day. It's good that you've really taken a shine to this stuff. Well, I thank you, Sojiro. It's good that you taught me. Thank you very much.
Whoa.
Pretty usual stuff.
Yes! Alright.
Alright. Hold on, that's right. We have to wait until Sojiro gets back. If he does.
Well then.
Yeah, okay, he doesn't. Because I think we have... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't anymore. Because I think we have gone through all the coffee trivia now.